Okay, so I think we're gonna go through these three little guys. One is my travel book that I used for like whenever I go on the plane, and then this one turned into a travel book because I ended up putting a plant in this, and I was like, oh no, I can't travel with plants. And then this is just like a weird elephant. It's made of elephant poop, the paper. um, so yeah, let's just begin. Let's start. Let's start with this one. And we'll just like get as far as we can. So this was when I was like doing a lot of like dot work. It's like not, it's like super old. Okay. Yeah, I went through like a phase of just like doing a bunch of like dot work. It's very relaxing. Yeah, it even says 2015. And then like I would go back and like add color because early on I didn't do like a lot of color in my artwork, which is like kind of crazy now because everything I do is pretty much color. This I ended up painting over. It was a sketch for a painting that I did, and I did end up painting over that painting, just because like the skill set wasn't really there. But it was me and Joey in Maine. That was the inspiration. This was pretty cool. Yeah, these are all so old. Okay, this is like a little pencil sketch I think I did like at work, and then I just like copied and pasted, not copy and pasted, I glued it into my sketchbook with like just swirlies around. This, I think I did this like in the pandemic. Yeah, I think a lot of this stuff is like from the pandemic too. Oh, this was really cool. This was like for a flyer, I think. But I'm really happy with how the frog came out. And this is just in watercolor and marker, I believe. So yeah, I was really happy how that came out. This is like actually really cool. I don't know. Little mushrooms, creepy guy. I also like love this. It's just like a leftover painting of like the sky and stars. This I remember when I did this. This was like super old. Also another weird like leftover paint. There's like eyes closed here and like these little green dots. I think I saw this in a dream once. This is super old as well. Back in my like emo ass art. Oh, that's writing. This I ended up doing in a different book because I didn't like the paper, how it was working. This we're just poking a brain. Yeah, just some like more fun doodles. I kind of just like do whatever in my sketchbooks. And then sometimes they end up turning into paintings, but nothing here we have turned into a painting yet, except like these are actual paintings. And I did make mini prints of these and sold them all. So that was pretty cool. That was like when I was doing a lot of art shows, which I have to get back into doing. Some little alien friends. Wow, I like do not remember doing this at all. And I love this. This is like a little fall vibe. Wow, so fun. This is not even old either. Like I did this I think last year. Yeah, I love the fall colors. That was a jacket design that I ended up doing. This, I love how this came out. Also, a lot of the stuff in my sketchbook is just me playing around with materials as well. This I have to add something to. Like this year, I was just playing around with markers to see if I wanted to keep the markers, and I ended up giving away a lot of markers because I just like, I mean, it looks cool, but like they're just like not my favorite thing to work with. You know what I mean? This is just like a lady chilling in the park. This is all watercolor and marker, I believe. And yeah, that's all that we have in this one. Oh, except this. This I made purely out of a makeup. So this is like all made out of makeup and glue, which is pretty cool. That you can see like that she's shimmery because it's literally makeup. let's go into this one, which is like my, I guess, like current travel book, but I only took it on like one trip so far. This is like a super old drawing. It kind of got messed up because of the painting over here. And how freaking cute. I think this was also for a flyer since it's like frogs and Christmas time. I don't remember what that was for, but look at it. It's so cute. I think it was for a contest. I don't think I won though. Super cool trippy mushroom. This was sick. I actually did draw this on the plane to Sundara, which was like 2019, so super old. And then I ended up coloring it in later with colored pencils. And I love how he came out. He's so cute. That was like an old logo at some point. This I never finished, and I'm probably not going to because it looks like shit. Okay. I don't know what's going on here. That's true. Stay hydrated. This is like a cool little pencil sketch that I did. Here's a little mushroom UFO sketch. This is, I think I painted this as well. This is like a poem that I think I did when I got LASIK. And it kind of like goes over this, like the eye like overlays. And this was just like an oil pastels just to play around. Oh yeah, here is a sketch of that. And then I'm pretty sure I transformed this into my painting. Like I'll show you right here. That is like the completed piece of like all of these like little sketches, which is pretty cool. You can see how like it evolves from like literally barely anything to like that nice painting. And yeah, this is the painting that was in the other sketchbook that I started, but then finished here. Like, look how much better it looks on this paper. And this is in gouache, the Hemi gouache, and I just like love it. This is this girl that we like follow each other on Instagram, and I just like painted her because she's pretty. I don't know what these numbers are, but anyways, this is just like a little doodle. I want to like make this an actual painting at some point, or just make it like a better sketch at some point. This is a sketch that turned into a painting, which is actually for sale. So I'll put like a little painting here if you want to see it. But yeah, that was a fun painting. I ended up using makeup on that painting as well, on canvas though. Oh, and then I just have this little sketch that I did at work that is not like complete, but it's like a sketch for a painting series that goes along with this one. So that's why they're kind of together. And yeah, I just like love this little vibe here. This is so cute. Like, don't they look like they're like sisters? You know what I mean? So yeah, I want to do like a little not wooden, a little like tree fairy painting series after I get through the rest of my list of paintings. So this is what I did on my recent trip when I went to Miami. I drew this on the plane. I didn't finish it though, but it's like an eyeball with the earth and an hourglass time in it. And then this, absolutely love her. I think I want to get her tattooed to cover the bow on my arm. But yeah, I'm obsessed with her. I think she's so freaking pretty. And I think that's it in this one. Yeah, this one also doesn't have that many pages. Okay, let's go to the OG travel book, which is this guy, a little SpongeBob action. Okay. Also a lot of really old sketches in here. This is pretty cool. I think there's like watercolor and a whole bunch of other stuff. It's just like some little swatches. More dot work, because we loved to do that. Okay. I guess I had like some iridescent markers going on here. Okay, this was really cool. I got this at the Greek store, and I used to wear it as a necklace, but then I just like didn't want to. But like, how sick is this thing? It's just like a set of eyes. So now it's just like in my sketchbook, and this is like liquid latex that I had gotten for a costume when I was an alien, but I used it as art supplies instead because I didn't know what to do with the rest, and I didn't want to like just throw it out. And it is pretty freaking cool. I might like get more of that and like add it into my paintings, but I'm not like very much an abstract artist, so I don't really know how that will work. I guess if I feel like making an abstract fun painting, then I can do that. This is just oil pastels. I think I did that also in the pandemic. This, oh yeah, this is like a lot of like pandemic art, just like playing with my materials because I had so much time to do so, to see what I like and whatnot, just like having fun. I was creating literally every single day. So yeah, there's like charcoal in here, like with collage, and also watercolor and ink. And this is just like a fun little sketch. He's so cute. He's thirsty. He's deserted. Yeah, and then after that, it turned into like my travel sketchbook because it's just like a perfect size to travel around with. And I like the weight of the paper. It can like hold a lot of different mediums. I have no idea where I got it though. Anyways, this is like an oil pastel and watercolor. I actually really like how that came out. This I did not do. This an old client gave me when she was leaving. Because she was just growing her hair out gray. And she also painted. And she painted this little giraffe. Another random mixed media. This is like a little, I think this is gouache. Or it might even be acrylic. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I think it's acrylic. It doesn't feel like gouache. But yeah, this is Joey and Pusheen. I really like love how his forehead came out for some reason. I don't know. And this is just some randomness. Some more liquid latex fun. Just chaos. This is like a painting I did of Alice in Wonderland, the DJ. And yeah, I think she came out really cool. She looks like super stoned. But yeah, I love the glitter in her hair. Yeah. This is a little doodle of a ghost guy hugging mustard. I guess I was like having a mustard phase and really liked mustard that day. Here is me and Joey as Rick and Morty characters. I had blue hair back then, so that's why my hair is blue. This is a little colored pencil sketch of some weird dude. It's funny because you're probably looking at all this art and being like, this looks nothing like my art now. It's just because this is from so many years of creating. And I used to have more of like a goth, not goth, but like just like emo-ish style, I guess. Also, I feel like my sketchbook stuff can like just be so random because it's just like I'm just playing around. It's not like I'm like having like a crazy spiritual experience in my sketchbook all the time. Like, what the heck is this? I probably just like thought of like this and was like, I'm gonna draw it. And then what I've been doing recently has been taking my gouache palette and like paint markers because I'm not like, the gouache palette kind of dried out and the paint markers I'm not like the biggest fan of. And I've been wanting to like take them and use them up somehow. So I've been taking them and like filling in pieces of my sketchbook that are, I guess, plain. So like if there's like a plain sketch, I'll just like fill in the background. See like how this has like just a lot of white space. I'm not going to touch this one specifically, but there's like a lot of those that were in here and I just like ended up filling in the blanks with markers and gouache. I don't know like what is going on here. It's just like all over the place as in terms of like which way to show you guys the book. This is like so ugly low-key, but I don't know. Yeah, see, like this is paint markers. Like, ugh, I hate working with them. They like are just so chunky and like, ugh, not good. This was really cool. This was like collage and just like leftover acrylic paint that I didn't want to waste. And I just like love this like chunky, like thick stuff. Also really proud of this skull that I did with colored pencils. I used to do a lot of colored pencils pieces and yeah, it's such a fun medium and so fun to play with. It just takes a long time. And that's like when I paint, I like to make my things look like super detailed to like make them feel like the colored pencil sketches that I used to do. This I did when we went to the gorge and we were waiting on a layover. It's just like a pencil sketch of clouds and orbs and stuff. And this is super fun. Just like, I think I did this at work, and then like the pen sketch, and then I just brought it home and put it in my sketchbook. Oh my god. Yeah, I had like a lot of pastel leftover paint on my palette, so that's where these guys came in. And I actually love this little unicorn man. He's so cool. This is that guy from that movie. Ugh, you know who he is. Please let me know in the comments, because I forgot his name. Grogu or something? No, I don't know. He's like that little tree man. But yeah, I actually really like how this came out. Please tell me what this guy's name is. I forgot. Someone told me to draw that, so like I'm not like really that familiar with the movie. Because I also like sometimes when I go on a trip, I'll like put on my Instagram story like, tell me what to draw, and I'll draw it like in my way. This is like an Alice in Wonderland worm on a mushroom. Oh, this was one of our old friends getting eaten by a DJ. There's a little watercolor fish guy here. And oh yeah, this is the sketch for my painting from the gorge, which is also right over here, which I'll show. There is the painting, as you can see. Sorry, it's like a little fuzzy because it's nighttime and I zoomed into it. But yeah, I'll put an actual photo over here so you can see it better. But yeah, this was the sketch that I did on the plane after the gorge. This I did in Florida when I went with my friend, just like hanging by the pool. I don't know, he's just like an angry little grumpy cat. And yeah, here is a really cool sketch that I did that I actually like loved as a pencil sketch. Sorry, really hard to show you because I did it like super long, but this is also a sketch to a painting that is also right here, so I can show you. But I love how this sketch came out. Like, I think she's so pretty. And like the moon. But yeah, let me show you the painting as well. And here is the painting, the final piece. And I think it like translated like super well. Like it kind of came out like pretty much exact. I think it looks so good. This is one of my favorite paintings that I've done. It sits like right next to us above our beds when we wake up. If we look to the right, like this is what we see. I feel like it's a good dream catcher. Okay, here's like another sketch that I did, which I absolutely love her so much. She's just like holding cacao with her heart busted wide open and like waving sage around. And yeah, I think she's so cute. I love like drawing little pencil sketches like this. Okay, and this one I recently filled in paint. It was just like a pencil sketch of a sketch that I had for a painting as well. And I actually like how this like little gouache painting came out better than the actual painting. I mean, just because like it was like done better, just because like my skills have improved. But I like the colors of the actual painting, I guess, better. And here's the flower. Here's the flower that I brought back from Costa Rica. Oh my god. This flower smells so good. It's a Plumeria frangipani, and it literally smells like candy. Like, I wish you could smell the flower. Okay, and I think I drew this on the way back home from Costa Rica, or the way there. And yeah, pretty cool sketch. This is my first sketch for my Costa Rica painting that I'm actually working on right now. Can't wait to show you guys that. It's gonna take me some months to finish, but that's just like the preliminary sketch. I did another sketch to get like more details in. And here is like little cacao, moon painting, galaxy, sun vibe situation, which I'm going to be doing a series on this as well. So that's exciting. I have all these like painting series ideas and like not enough time to like complete them all in the amount of time that I want to, but it's okay. I'm just like grateful that I have all these ideas because for some reason I just like feel like one day they're just gonna like disappear or just like not come back. I hope that day actually never comes. There's this little alien guy. Yeah, see, now we're getting into more like recent and like more stuff that's like totally aligned with how I paint now. Yeah, I really love how this came out. This was a sketch for a digital artwork that I did, and then I just recently went in with my gouache palette and painted it, and I'm like obsessed with it. I feel like it came out so good. And here's a little sketch that I did on the way back from Costa Rica. Some more randomness. This was like something me and my friend did, and I just painted it later on. And here is some markers, just some random doodle. And yeah, that is it for this one. So I hope you guys enjoyed exploring these little sketchbooks with me. I would love to do more of these types of things. Once I get like more art in the sketchbook. I really like enjoy sharing my art with you guys on YouTube, but I feel like I struggle to figure out how to do it. So yeah, let me know how, like, what, if you would like to know about my art more or whatnot, and maybe like paint with me, as if that's something that y'all are into. It's just like when I'm painting, I kind of just like zone out and don't even, like, it kind of is like a meditative process for me that it's like I kind of just want to be alone, you know what I mean? But I would totally take you guys along on little parts of it. But yeah,